So yeah, we're back with a brand new project. Got a shout out to Ben Brooker. He's the one who actually sent me this remix contest that we're going to be working on. I really digged it. It's quite groover. It's pop-y, but I feel like we can definitely turn it into something a bit more houser. It's got some nice elements in there that I do like in my own production, so I feel like this is a good video to work on. First thing I'm going to do, well, first thing I've already done is I've dropped all the audio stems in, and now I'm going to go through them and pick out ones that can go, that I don't really need, or the ones that I'm not feeling like I'm going to use. And then, yeah, let's see what I've got left at the end of that and begin the project. A couple of drum fills, I quite like those. That bit's nice. Let's keep that for now. So I like the slap bass in them. What have we got further on? There we go. Defo can work with that. Feels like Dead Mouse. Yeah, let's keep that in there. Not sure about them, so I'm going to get rid of them for now, but I might bring them back in later in the project if I feel like I could do with some sort of lead or synth like that. See, I'm not quite a fan of the plucks, but I like this bit. Just as a percussion, there's something nice about it, especially in house tracks, disco house and stuff like that. You hear that quite a lot. Yep, let's just keep that. What's this? Bit hectic, but I feel like if we cut them up, we can definitely use those. Like something like that is great. Yep, hammer. We've got 4 tracks so far, keeping them all. Nah, don't need that. Yep, so we're going to keep the vocal obviously. I will never forget. And some background vocals. Cool, alright, so we've got quite a lot to work with that I like. Obviously it doesn't mean that we're going to keep it exactly the way it is. Like before I said, with the bass sound, I quite like only the slap bass or the actual bass itself rather than the synthy bass. So yeah, I'm just going to organise it a little bit and then start working with something. To make it easier for myself when working with them and get rid of all the unnecessary clutter that I don't want in my song. It's a really cool sound, but I just don't know what I'll do with it. Next in the drums. It's interesting. There you go, nice little loop there out of that one. Nice. Cool, so we've got that percussion. What have we got here? These are the vocals, aren't they? I find it out to see how you feel about me. I'm not going to do the vocals yet because I feel like I'm going to use quite a lot of that anyway. So what I liked was just these tiny bits. Maybe we could keep that shot in there. That's an interesting sound. Kind of wish it was on its own without the guitars, but what can you do about that? That's a nice chord. Don't really think I'm gonna do anything with that, and I'm not quite sure what I would do with this now, come to think of it. Maybe I find something else that is what I'm looking for, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this at all. The better bit. Good little swell. Da 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 da. Whatever, that'll do for now. Come back to that later. Nice little cut there. Okay, let me go back to the vocals. I know I said I'm not going to bother, but I want to actually hear the vibe.
Baby, I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe me, I will always be there, so you can tell me anything and I'll listen. I might even know what to say, but either way.
It feels very popper. That's my only issue. The whole thing, if we were to use it a bit more minimally, I can't say it, minimally, whatever, less, then it might be a bit better.
I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe me.
I can't wait to know. I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe me, I will always be there, so I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe me, I will always be there, so you can tell me anything and I'll listen.
I like that, but I don't know if it's Hausa. I'm thinking of treating it like an actual instrument rather than a vocal.
I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe me.
Yeah, I'm just experimenting at the moment, seeing what ideas come to mind. I'm not using a reference track or anything right now, so see what you can do with the sounds and see if any inspiration comes that way, rather than, just going to a reference track that you like and copying that. Just spend some time having fun and messing around with different sounds. Sounds like shit on that one, so that's not gonna work.
Baby, I can't wait to know. What do you think about things? Believe me, I will always be there, so you can tell me anything and I'll listen. Baby.
Not quite sure what to do with it yet because I've got no other bits. So I'm going to start with a drum beat. I think if I start with a drum beat, get the house vibe down that way, and then build around that. I think that'll be a good point to start with.
I know I love you.
Oh, that bit quite nice.
Oh, I know I love you. Oh, I know I love you.
Nice. This was also another sort of loop. I think it's rim shots. Let's hear it. It's already near -6 dB, which is what I like. So I think it was 7 off, so let's make that 11.3. Oh my god, it's boiling. While I'm here, I want to see the shape of it. I just went through all of them and didn't properly listen at all. I just zoned out then. So that clap is completely down the centre, and we've got the snaps, which has a bit more of stereo width, and I think this, yeah, has a bit of both as well, which is fine. In mono, yeah, definitely mono. That's the stereo only. That's both together. Next, we need some open hats. It does the job. That's the current groove. It's not that bad. Certain notes that are standing out to me that feel like they're too off the grid. Like that one there, I think. You know what? The whole thing's off. Why? I don't see how that's happened. Is the whole thing off? I've got this one here. Yeah, it's a little bit off. It's those little clicks here that are coming in just before the sidechain kicks in that I don't like, and that's what I'm trying to get rid of. Cool, so I've got a nice little groove going. Still using quite a lot of the original song, but not in a bad way. These are only basic elements. I'm still adding to them, so it's all good. I'm actually going to go to Splice and see what else I could get, maybe loop wise, and then drop them in and just pick and choose and see what blends well with the current percussion. Okay, and I'm back. I've been through Splice and got 6 different samples. Nothing major. It's just something to add a bit more sparkle to the drums and the percussion, because right now it's quite flat. I'm going to get the analyzer up just so I can see all the frequencies that... But yeah, that's the groove we've got going now. So I'm going to put this in the drums. Real hats. Tambourine? What's the name of it? And all together. High end. I don't know what else to call it. Alright, so we've got the kick and the bass, although the bass isn't had anything done to it yet. It's just the original. Most likely going to change that after listening to it. I don't think it's something that I want to work with anymore, other than I think these shots can definitely be included in there. That was the basic chop I did, but I don't really like it. Never actually tried this loop. Let's see if there's any bits in here that I can chop up. Already I quite like this repeating bit. I like it, but I don't know if it's going to fit. So I will keep it, but I've got a feeling that I've got enough percussion now, and with depending on the vibe of the song, where it goes, then I might introduce it again or just completely delete it. Not sure what I'm in the mood for at the moment. I do really like what I've done with the vocal.
I can't wait to know.
I'm really happy with the groove that we've got going with the drums and the percussion. The vocals, a nice idea. I'm just not sure on how to build around that. That's my only issue at the moment, but we've got 14 days to do it because it's good foundation. We've got all the bits and bobs that I liked from the original. Now we're starting to make it my own.
I know I love you. I find it hard to see how you feel about me. 'Cause I don't understand you. Oh, you are yet to learn how to be. When we first
I'm just going to record that in, just so there's something there to work with, and then maybe go through the bass presets and get a bit more of a vibe. Bah, bah.
Oh, I know I love you. Oh, I know I love you. I find it hard to see. I know I love you. I find it hard to see how you feel about me. Oh, I know I love you. I find it hard to see how you feel about me. Oh, I know I love you. I find it hard to see how you feel about me. Oh, I know I love you. I find it hard to see how you feel about me.
leave it there. Had a jam. Sweating my back out. It was fun. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. I quite like the bass line in terms of the melody to it. The actual progression of it, the rhythm is a bit off. But the overall structure of it's getting there, especially for 2 hours work. Quite happy with where it's at. So yeah, I'll pick this up in the week. Got any suggestions? Let me know in the comments. Standard stuff. Like and subscribe. It's bedtime. Good night.